Welcome to Black History Month of 2023. This year we're paying homage to great actors and activists such as Mrs. Fannie Lou Hamer, all the way down to Greensboro, North Carolina with the Greensboro Four, who bravely sat at the lunch counter, to the beautiful voice and spirit that he was of Minister Malcolm X, all the way down to those courageous writings written by Mrs. Ida B. Wells Barnett, and to those brave little children who marched in Birmingham, Alabama. Ladies and gentlemen, this year we are going to pay homage to all of the brave activists of the movement, the heroes and the sheroes, because this year we celebrate what is Black history. Ladies and gentlemen, come with me on the journey as we celebrate all month long. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for this video. The Memphis Sanitation Strike. In 1968, on February 1st, after two black male sanitation workers by the name of Robert Walker and Echo Cole were crushed to death in the back of a malfunctioning garbage truck, the city of Memphis would be in an uproar. So you have to understand, black sanitation workers cannot ride in the front of garbage trucks. They could be fired for being just 1 minute late to work. They made barely $1 an hour, and they didn't have any uniforms. So after these two men, out making their way, working hard to provide for their families, would not be able to return home to them after February 1st, 1968. That is when 1,300 black male sanitation workers decided that they were going to lead a strike against the city. And as they were leading these different strikes and protests, leaders such as Reverend James Lawson and the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. would help in aiding them to fight for equal rights and treatment as men and workers of the city of Memphis. Speaking of men, that was one of their hit slogans as they were leading these different protests and all of these different marches downtown. You would see dozens of black men dressed and drenched in words that read, "I am a man." Even with Dr. King saying this about the sanitation workers' strike, all labor has dignity. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. All of these brave, dear men fought hard, marched hard to acquire the rights that they so deserve. And after the unfortunate assassination of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., after him having made his way to the city of Memphis on April 4th, 1968, a few rights were finally given to these black male sanitation workers. But we remember the legacy of all of those dear men. So today, my dear brothers, and to you, Dr. King,
this means
tonight,
something to me.
We honor you.
Most time I talk about, sometimes I just think about how it was during that time. Because during that time it was rough for the sanitation people. Because I seen things that I know it was wrong. But one person couldn't do nothing about it. But it took Dr. King to come out here and straighten it out. And I'm glad he did.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Kyra here, and I am trying to put together my film called Let Us Say Grace. If you would like to show your support, please just donate to the GoFundMe link down there in the subscription box. I hope you all continue to watch this Black History Month. You all remember what I always say, remember to stay up and to stay blessed. Thank you for all your support.